Time for our devotional thought for the day. And I want to tell you the story of Dana and Rich. They had decided one afternoon to take a bike ride, thinking that they would come home refreshed. But that didn't happen. Instead, when they took that bike ride, their life was changed forever. You see, when Rich was going down a hill, he lost control of his bike, and he crashed his bike. He had to be taken to the hospital, and his body was mangled. And eventually, after many tests in the hospital, it was found that Rich could not even feed himself and could not walk either. And so, as I said, their life was changed forever. Dana stuck by his side, and one day they were sitting out underneath a shade tree, and Rich said to Dana, "I don't know if I'll ever walk again, but I'm learning to walk close to Jesus." Folks, when we go through trials and problems in our life, sometimes it's to let us know that we need to walk closer to Jesus. Jesus is always there, and he's ready to help us if we will just turn to him. So, Rich did not shake his fist at God and say, "Why did this happen?" But Rich just grabbed on to God's hand. And that's what you and I need to do when we're going through trials and temptations. In the book of Psalm, the 55th chapter and the first part of verse 22, we read these words, "Cast thy burden upon the Lord, and he shall sustain thee." God will take us through no matter what. In fact, someone sent me a saying on the computer that if God brings you to it, he'll bring you through it. And how true that is. So just as Rich realized that he needed to hang on to God's hand and that God would take him through, and he learned to walk close to Jesus, I hope that you and I as well will learn to walk close to Jesus. There's a song that says, "I know who holds tomorrow," and one of the verses in that song goes like this, "I don't worry o'er the future, for I know what Jesus said. And today I'll walk beside him, for he knows what is ahead." Jesus knows what's ahead for us, and he will walk with us and guide us. Thank you.
Sweetheart, how true those words are. You did another good job.
Thank you. And we don't know what lies ahead, but God does. And we just need to learn to take hold of his hand and let him lead us and guide us through life.